Okay, I think we're live on the internet. Good evening, internet world, everyone that is with us this evening. We've got a few people hopping on already, which is brilliant. We've got about 16 online, and there is a bunch more people. So we have this live on our website. We also are live on our YouTube channel. So we've got two platforms where we are live this evening. Underneath this video that you're watching right now, there should be a chat role, so you can interact with us in live time and ask any kind of questions you have about the presentation I'm going to show you, because that's why you're here tonight, right? So to sign in with the chat role, click sign in with Facebook. Just one click, and then let me know where you're from, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in some other country, right? We're a global community here at Project Q1. And I'm going to, we've got a bunch of people hopping on right now. Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting to you this evening an opportunity. Okay, and it's an opportunity. I did something similar almost 2 years ago now when I jumped into the online world. I knew nothing about it. And yeah, I kind of jumped on board. I wanted something a little bit different, and that's what we've been able to create with Project Q1 and this opportunity we're going to show you guys this evening. Okay, we've got Endale from Ethiopia with us live. We've got Martin from St. Austell in Cornwall. How you doing, Martin? We've got Lalita with us. We've got Kylie, Louise. How you doing, everyone? Yeah, so let me know if you can see me okay, because on the YouTube, we're streaming live on YouTube, right? If I'm a bit pixelated right now and you want to see a bit of a clearer screen, right? Maybe you want to see more of the dots on my t-shirt, then if you click the little settings button, and you can choose to watch in HD. So choose to watch in HD. You can refresh your screen as well for that to populate and upload. So we've had a bunch more people hop on. So everyone who's hopping on right this second, make sure you log into the chat. And yeah, I'll jump on board with starting the presentation tonight. I've just finished some final touches. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to present to you what we've been doing, and our community of 600 like-minded entrepreneurs right now have been creating over the past year. And yeah, at the end, we're gonna show you an opportunity to jump on board with us this evening. But everyone is here to learn, so I am now going to teach you. Okay, share screen number 1. So you guys should be able to see right now my screen, right? Here we go. So what you're watching right now is the easiest and simplest solution to transition from employee to entrepreneur in 2017. Okay, and some people are coming to me and saying, oh, but I've got no tech experience, Ryan, or, I'm not a marketer. Guys, neither are we. Okay, so you don't need to be any kind of tech expert or technically minded in any way, or have any marketing experience in any field, offline or online. Okay, so what should you expect over the next hour? Now, what should you expect over the next hour or so? Well, we're going to reveal 3 secrets. Okay, quite simple, 3 pillars, 3 secrets to this masterclass this evening. Number 1, in the first 3 minutes, you'll see real people just like you. You can see a couple of them down on the panel right now that have used our system to replace their full-time incomes with only a few weeks to months of getting started. They are now firing their bosses, right? I prefer that term to leaving their job. It has more of a ring to it, right? Getting out of debt, taking care of their families, traveling the world in style, and impacting hundreds of people while they do it. Secret number 2, I'll reveal the 3 pillars needed to build 6-figure internet businesses, and with our simple method that makes it easy for you to only master one of these and a training to do so, and achieve the same results without having to pester friends and family, knocking on any doors, or slave away for hours every day in front of a computer. Looking at pixels for too many hours isn't good for you. And secret number three, our simple business shortcut, right? You will slash your learning curve that smart people are using to make as much as £3,000 per customer in a very short period of time without wasting time and money on scams and products that they don't need or things that just don't actually work. We're going to show you what does work. So when you stay until the end, guys, I'll answer all your questions live, and you'll hear from people in our community just like you that are doing this right now and getting life-changing results, okay? And on top of that, I'll give you a free 100% exclusive look at inside of our system that now over 600 people are using and utilizing. So who are we and what are we doing? Okay, so Project Q1, there's 3 of us that co-founded this community a little over a year ago. There's 3 of us. We were working online, kind of doing separate things, and then we decided, why don't we meet up, get together, and form a community of like-minded entrepreneurs and actually give people a hand, right? So that's what we did. So you can see me there, and I'm wearing the same top. I actually took this picture today after one of our masterminds with our team. So there's myself on the top right. To the left, you've got Nate Wells. He's over in Southeast Asia. And at the bottom there, not ready for the picture, is Mr. Rob Broughtingham. Rob is from the US, and we come together to create Project Q1. So this presentation is from me on behalf of all of us. So a little bit about me. Who am I? Well, my name's Ryan, okay? Ryan Roberts. Some of you will be friends with me on Facebook, other people not right now. I went to school in 6th form, did the normal thing. I went to 6th form because, I don't know, I guess I was told to. I worked in a home retail store while I was doing that, and for a little bit after, yeah. It wasn't B&Q, it was Homebase, right? So I was working in Homebase. I was doing some long hours, and I thought that was the normal route I was going to go in retail. Then I became an outdoor activities instructor in the Welsh countryside in a town called Bala, okay? A very small place. And I loved what I was doing, but didn't really pay very well. Then I went to university in Southwest Wales, University of Wales, and I graduated from there with a 2.2. So, a bog average degree. And then I got scared. I traveled a little bit and decided I didn't want to join the rat race, and thought I will go and be an English teacher abroad. So I traveled around, ended up in Southeast Asia to teach one of my native languages, which is English. And that was, that's a bit about my past. And over the last 2 years, now, an online entrepreneur and business coach. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I'm a co-founder of Project Q1, our amazing community now of over 600 like-minded entrepreneurs, which I'll show you in just a bit. We're now coaching hundreds of people on how to build a legitimate and lucrative income online, and helping hundreds of business owners ramp up from making their first few pounds to earning thousands a day as affiliate marketers, creating countless success stories along the way. And for me, just being able to do this wherever I am in the world, that's all I ever wanted, right? So what I'm not about, this is what I am against, in fact, about the online industry. I'm not going to flash a bunch of commission checks, a fat bank account, or some fancy cars to prove to you how successful I am. Yeah, I don't need to go out and rent a Ferrari or Lamborghini or something. For me, getting to wake up when I want and go to my boxing class when most other people are wondering why they're in the jobs they're in, waiting for their morning coffee break at 10 or 10:15. You know, that's enough satisfaction for me. I get to do what I please, where I please. So I get to set my own schedule. I can travel and live wherever, whenever and wherever I want to. Right now, I'm currently in Budapest. This year, I was out in Southeast Asia for the majority of the year, and come over to Europe. I was in France, Spain, Germany, popped and surprised my friends and family at home for a couple of weeks, and then moved back to, well, I went back to France and then moved to Budapest. It's quite fun over here, although it is a little bit cold. And the personal freedom profitable online business can provide is amazing. It truly is. But what is truly special is the kind of impact it can have on others, and the impact it's having right now on hundreds of people within our community. That's where I get my kicks. So I'm proud to show you right now some of the lives we've helped to change. Here's a handful of people. Yeah, there are a few families who can now spend more time together, 20-something-year-olds who can now travel to where they please, dads and granddads that get to spend the day with their children and grandchildren instead of slaving away, trading their time for money. Couples that are traveling the world together. University graduates, you know, that felt trapped in their careers and they didn't want, you know, they didn't want to, and they've now been going against the grain and earning over 5 figures per month online. Also, some tradesmen who are no longer trading their time for money, pardon the pun there. So basically, our community, we are ordinary people just like you. Okay, here's Rich. He was an electrician working over 60 hours per week. And last month, Rich made over £20,000 in a single month. Rich has been with us now for just over a year, I believe a year and a couple of weeks. So, you know, this is what happens when you follow a click-by-click training. Who else we got here? We have Lily. Lily was working in jewelry sales, and within her first 3 weeks of being with Project Q1, she made over £2,000 by following our training. These are real people, guys. Look at their names, look at their Facebooks, see what's going on, right? Here is Bobby Hook over in, we're a global community. Bobby's over in the US. He was doing landscaping and construction. He was a freelance, yes, working for himself, trading time for money, which is an old business model. Made over $10,000. That is a month, last month. Then we have Laurie. Laurie was a former personal trainer, right? And this is one of my business partner's mums, Rob. And a couple of months ago, she has exceeded this amount right now. She earned over $10,000 online with our system. Here, you can see this guy just below, Mr. Adam Gately. He's going to come out in just a couple of minutes. Whoa, where's that gone? There we go. And he was a former underwriter, yeah, until a couple of weeks ago. And with our system, he was able to generate over £6,000 in a single month. That was last month, guys. Then we got Sam Armstrong. A few months ago, you know, he was a former technician and soldier. It took him 4 months to quit his job. And then after that, you know, following our step-by-step system, he was able to generate over £10,000 in a month. So, income disclaimer, right? Even though you will see many people in our community earning thousands of pounds online, when you become a member, you will receive access to the exact same training, software, resources that these have been using to achieve their results. But your results are entirely up to you. No one that signs up for a gym membership gets an automatic six-pack with their membership card. It takes dedication and work over time. Okay, we teach sound direct response marketing principles and social media marketing strategies that are simultaneously time-tested and cutting edge. That's what we do. Our system is already proven to convert to the tune of over £7.8 million with these exact systems, okay, in sales. We cannot and do not guarantee you will ever make a single dollar online. However, you know, I can't guarantee that you are a driven and motivated person that can follow a click-by-click training. You know, you're getting to know me, but right now, I don't know you, okay? Only you can guarantee that for you, due to your mindset, ability to be trained, committed to self-education, you know, we have everything for you as well, and consistent execution to the income-producing activities that will grow your business. Okay, it's fairly simple. So I can't wait to put your picture up and celebrate your results too. Okay, guys. But it wasn't always like this. It was not always like this. I struggled at the start and burned through a lot of cash when I first got up and running, which was a little bit scary, but I wanted to make something work, right? Then I started online marketing. Once I kind of found something I could bite onto, but I didn't make any money for about 4 to 5 months, not a single penny. And then when I did, it was a whopping £740. Yeah, but when you had invested as much as I had, it wasn't that much. But it was only after investing everything I had left into what I knew was going to work, you know, and at that time I was also £30,000 in debt. After university, great 3 years, but you know, I was carrying a lot of debt with that. So crazy, right? But for those of you who have been through university and are now wondering what the hell to do, it's not that crazy. It kind of becomes normal to have that much debt carrying around with you. So back in 2016, this was my job, and until the start of November. I was an English teacher, an ESL teacher, English second language. Yeah, I was doing this in Thailand and Vietnam. In fact, one of the teaching assistants took this of me, and kindly I was asked for it to you know, show people that this is what I used to do. And I saw it as a tool to travel. I thought, I know, I'll go and be an English teacher, and while I'll teach, I'll travel. But what I found over a few months was, although I'd, you know, left the rat race as such in the UK, it's a global phenomenon, right? And it happens everywhere. And I found myself again trading my time for money, and I enjoyed teaching at the start. But when on weekends I had to be in a classroom for 13 hours a day, you know, those 8 to 17-year-olds started not getting the best quality teaching service because I didn't have time to lesson plan, and quite frankly, I ended up not wanting to lesson plan. So that was my job, and then I came across, you know, an online opportunity similar to what you're watching right now, and yeah, the rest is history. Why do you care about this though? Well, most make money online schemes are marketed as a winning lottery ticket and take advantage of the uninformed and the lazy. But you're going to be informed after this, and hopefully, if you're watching this right now, you're not lazy. So you need to hear the honest truth on how to become successful in this industry. Okay, how do you do it? It's virtually impossible for the average person today to save up enough money to ever retire with dignity with a normal job, and often, you know, they go by paycheck to paycheck. Technology is disrupting industries faster than ever, and if you have a job right now, your income is 100% dependent on the whims of an employer or economic conditions that you can't control. Most people think they're safe, but when you actually look at it, I think being self-employed with a business is the safest because you have full control, right? The internet, this thing we're all on right now, right, is still extremely young, just over 20 years old. But you don't need any prior experience. Yeah, but you do need to take action today to reap the rewards of this massive opportunity that I'm going to show you. So I learned the hard way to what it takes to make money in this industry. I saw a system my original mentors online had developed, you know, for brand new people to get unheard of results way faster than it took me. You know, we combined resources and experience and partnered to bring you a truly transformational community with premier training, and pretty much the rest is history. We've already helped hundreds begin total life-changing transformations, life transformations, and you will have the opportunity to join us in a movement, guys, quite frankly, it's quickly becoming an awakening. Are you ready to have your mind blown? I'll give you some stats from over in the US. So in 1980, there was just over 500,000 millionaires in the United States. How many do you think there are in the US today? Well, there's a record number of millionaires, you know, in the US households right now. There are 10.8 million millionaires. Whoa, right? That's 1,095 new millionaires that are being created per day, which means almost as many millionaires are now being created per year than used to exist total in 1980, which is wild. Why is that? Well, the internet, right? And where are they coming from? They're people just like you and I, right? Running online businesses from their laptops. This is a real, you know, movement, an awakening of people that are understanding how to use these tools, how to use these systems. The question is, do you want to be one of them? Do you want to get on now? Yeah. This can be for you. If you're tired, right? These are some of the things that I was tired of. Waking up to an alarm clock every day just to get to a job that you can't stand. If you're struggling to pay the bills and you're sick and tired of living a life of never quite having enough, or just quite simply, if you want to go and travel, you know, if you have no family or no commitments, tie downs, right? You can go out and travel. And if you want to be your own boss, yeah, let me tell you, it's a lot more fun answering to myself than answering to a headmaster, you know, and I'm not being told where and how to wear my tie. This can be for you, you know, if you want to spend more time with your family, have the money to do things you want in life. If you've got no nest egg or retirement, and you want to make sure you and your loved ones have an actual secure future, right? If you're tired and failed at businesses where you pester friends and family, or go to hotel meetings and home parties only to end up with less money and a garage full of products that you don't actually need or want, then pay close attention. This is definitely for you. If you're worried about failing because you don't have a lot of experience online, or you've never come across an opportunity online before, this is for you. You're going to discover that this online business is 90% automated, which makes it easy for anyone to see success regardless of your background. All you need to do is take the actions and pretty much follow. So here's some ground rules. It's not a push of a button and get rich quick, right? It's not trading software or Forex or anything like that. It's not gambling. I'm not into gambling myself. I once did the lottery though. I lost. It's not make £1 million next week. I'm sorry. I've been looking, but that doesn't exist out there. And it's not for time wasters or tire kickers. People who are just kind of hunting and hawing, or they go around and kick the tires and they say, maybe next year. And our system is proven to convert. The only variable is you. Okay? So, do I have your permission to be totally honest? If so, let me make a quick deal with you. I promise to not blow a bunch of smoke and sell you some pie in the sky theory of how to make money on the internet. Instead, I'm going to tell you from experience, right? What works, having figured this out. But in return, I need your commitment to actually take action on the information you learned tonight. Guys, the information alone, you know, you can get up and running within, you know, 3 to 6 months, maybe. But information alone isn't enough. So you're going to need to take action on what I'm going to show you and start moving forward today towards your ideal lifestyle. Yeah, that's what we're creating here. Deal? So before we begin, do you already have online experience? Or are you already 100% sure you want what we have, or what maybe you've been speaking to someone within our community, right? If so, get ready to act quickly. At the end of this training, there will be an opportunity for you to join our community and get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching call, Facebook ads training, a 90% done for you marketing system, and much more for just £79. Okay? Starting now though, I'm offering to you watching this a fast start bonus for the initial serious action takers. Maybe you've seen one of our masterclasses before. Maybe you've been speaking to someone in the community and you already know the deal. Okay? This is for the people that already know how powerful our system is and are all in and committed to setting up a business as fast as possible. So what's included when you join right now? And guys, if this is your first masterclass you watched, don't worry, sit back and wait until the end when everything is clear, right? This is for the people who already know what's going on. For your fast start bonus, you will guarantee your coaching call within the first 2 days of being with us. Also, an extra strategy session for a further 30 minutes to set up your business tailored to you. When you jump on this offer now, you still get 100% 14-day money-back guarantee in case you feel this is not for you, right? So we're transparent, we're clear. That's what it is. Again, this is first come, first serve. Guys, money loves speed, and I'm willing to bet those serious action takers will begin making money faster than anyone else. I'm fine giving anyone watching right now an unfair advantage because I want to work with the people that have a winning mindset, that want to grasp an opportunity and take it. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is stop my screen share, and I'm going to bring out Mr. Adam Gately. Adam joined with us around 5 months ago now, and a couple of weeks ago, he actually quit his job, right, as an underwriter. So Adam actually did one of these fast start bonuses with us, had his 2 calls. So Adam, just quickly for people watching right now, what was your experience? Say, you know, for the next kind of 3 minutes, can you go from start to finish, and then we'll crack on with the presentation.
Yeah, I'll try my best to do this quick. When I started in May this year, I'd sort of just come back from holiday in Miami. I just got engaged. I sort of went straight back into work, my first day back. And because them 2 things have happened in sort of a short period of time, I've been, as I say, to America, had a great time for 2 weeks. And then just previously to that, I'd got engaged to my now fiance. First day back at work, and I just was stuck. I was really down. I thought I was working my finance job at the time. I was making like 30 or 40 grand a month for the company, and I was getting paid like literally £500-600 bonus plus my sort of average wage for doing that. And that first day back, I was sort of out. I just thought, God, I need to get out of here. Really, I need something. I need a plan. I need to get out of this job that I'm in and sort of start living the life I need and the life I want. I want to go traveling. I wanted to go back to America and get married next year, but how could I afford it? So I saw an ad. I think it was Lilybeth's ad. It was on. It will be sort of popping up later. Clicked on the ad, and I just thought I need to do this now. So I joined Project Q1. Paid the £79 and booked in the 2 fast track calls. The first one was with Lilybeth, and she sort of went through everything with me. She mapped out a business plan, told me sort of everything that I needed to know, asked me what I was aiming for, what my goals were, and we would work towards them. And then once I got up and running, I got on a call with Ryan as well, and we went through sort of running the business, making sure it was successful, and basically, if I didn't have them 2 calls in that short period of time, I wouldn't have got where I am today, which was after 4 months, I handed my notice in my finance job and got out of there. And then it was 12 days ago now that I had my last day in that job. And here I am now. I've got a couple of trips booked in the next few weeks. And I'm, like Ryan said, able to do what I want when I want. I don't have to hand the holiday forms in at work, ask my boss if I can have the time off. I can just go ahead and do it. So yeah, that was my experience with booking the fast track calls. It just sort of got me in there, got me up and running, and got me focused straight away. Both Ryan and Lilybeth just sort of got me on the path to where I am now. So yeah, really recommend that, and yeah, just living life now that I'm sort of free from getting up in the morning.
Yeah, retired, right?
Retired.
Brilliant. Yeah, great, Adam. And yeah, guys, Adam jumped on board with one of our fast track calls. Jumped on 2 calls. It's like having a cheat sheet, right? Where you can actually sit with a teacher in an exam, and they'll show you exactly what to do to get the grade. Or in this instance, have a successful online business, right? But brilliant, Adam. I'll hop back into the screen share right now. Okay. Well, we just ran through this. So guys, I'm going to warn you right now. Once you see this information, you can't unsee it, right? Once you unsee what working online actually is, and these systems, you know, it plays on your mind. And if you're anything like me, when I first saw this information, I couldn't actually sleep. So let's get going. Let's begin. And there are 3 pillars, right, to a 6-figure online business. That's it. Just 3 things. Find a product that people want. Create a sales funnel that converts, that people actually want to buy your stuff, right? And find high quality traffic, okay? So a product that people want, otherwise known as the perfect offer. You want to find a product that pays high commissions, okay? Not messing around with a couple of pounds here and a couple of pounds there. Yeah, you want to find a product that solves a pain your customer is having. You know, something that solves a problem. You want to find a product that you can also sell online and you don't have to touch. So, did you know when buying products, when you buy products online, 9 out of 10 times, someone is getting paid a commission? This normally happens behind the scenes. You have no idea what's going on. I had no idea. And as a customer, you don't even know. So what if you knew how to get the right offers, and instead of someone else earning the commission, it was you? Yeah. So with some companies with affiliate programs, you've got Amazon, Walmart, Groupon, eBay, Expedia, Best Buy, Apple, iTunes, and the list goes on, right? Just Google your favorite company with the words affiliate program after it and have a look what pops up. You know, here's Walmart, a traditional offline business that have now gone online. You know, you've also got Best Buy affiliates. You can get a commission from people who are going to go on holiday. You know, that's Expedia. So there's also all of these networks that have offers that will also pay you. These are called affiliate networks, okay? So here's an example of some of these. As you can see, you can get affiliated. There's a couple there, you know, like $4, $32. You know, nothing that's gonna, you know, blow up the bank account or allow you to actually quit your job unless you're selling hundreds of these items, if not thousands, right? So this is traditional, like, you know, outdoor kind of maybe furniture or home appliances. And to sell something like that, you need a high converting sales system, yeah, which is called a high sales funnel. So what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel takes people from being interested in something to making a buying decision. Yeah, the goal is to convert cold traffic, and traffic is that people that are online right now, like you, like myself, into raving buyers. If you create a sales funnel that converts, it's literally like printing your own money. So would you trade £5 for one of these, you know, crisp £50 notes that people would actually accept in the shops? So here's how a sales funnel actually works. Okay, it's fairly simple once you grasp it. So a sales funnel, at the top you have website visitors, yeah, and that these people can be anywhere. You know, they can be on blog posts, but where most people are online right now is Facebook. Yeah, so you generate leads, you take a big scoop, right? And some of those people that see an offer are going to want to know more, or they want to know more about the product you're selling. So they give you their name and their email, right? And then you can give them something in return, like a short video, a how-to, maybe an ebook or something like that. Okay, and then after this, you're going to get some people that are, you know, getting pretty interested. They've read your stuff or watched some of your videos, and now they want to know a little bit more. So now you can have a little bit longer ebooks, some more videos that are going to show an opportunity, or, you know, show a bit more about the product you are currently promoting. And at the bottom of the funnel, once you have now the credibility and you've gained the trust and respect of your customer, they're going to want to buy things from you. Yeah, and that is when you generate customers. And you need to know all of this for a sales funnel to actually work. Okay, you need to have high quality traffic, high converting capture page, high converting sales, engaging and helpful emails, follow up, high quality product, and upsells and downsells. These things are usually quite optional. Okay, so you would need to know all of this stuff to start making a sales funnel. The actual the bare bones of it is simple, but actually putting it together takes quite a lot of brain power. You can easily spend countless hours, and over £10,000 in fact, testing your funnel to get the highest converting sales. You don't need to do this though. Okay, I'm going to show you an alternative that will save you thousands of pounds and a lot of time and frustration a little bit later on, because some people do go out and try and do this on their own, but, you know, I'm going to show you how you don't have to actually do that. Right then, high quality traffic. And what is traffic? You know, before I got started online, I thought traffic was, you know, cars and bikes going past my window outside. But it's the online marketing. In the online marketing world, we refer to traffic as visitors to a website. Without traffic, nothing else matters. It's like having a shopping mall with no people. You know, it's pretty hard to make money that way. But just any old traffic won't do. You need high quality traffic. Okay, it must match the offer you're promoting. So an example, imagine you're promoting a course that teaches women how to potty train their toddlers, right? Would you rather get this traffic, these people, from a Facebook mums group, or traffic from an advert on a monster truck website? Yeah, and I think the answer that everyone's thinking of right now is A, from the Facebook mums group. Just makes sense. The more targeted your traffic is to your offer, the better it will convert and the lower your advertising costs will be. That means more money in your pockets. Simple, right? So an offer plus a sales funnel plus high quality traffic equals you get paid. And the best place on planet Earth, well, if you can call it a place, on planet Earth right now to get high quality traffic, guys, is Facebook. It has over 2 billion users on it right now. 2 billion. You know, if it takes 11 days to count to 1 million. Okay? And it takes 63.5 years to count to 2 billion without having a break. Okay? And then people can go and pick up their pension at the end of that, right? It takes 63.5 years to count to 2 billion. That's how many people are on Facebook right now, potential customers. So there's 2 ways to profit. Method number 1, direct linking, AKA direct to sale. Pick an offer and send traffic with an ad. You know, that's one way. The second method is build an email list and then sell to your subscribers over and over again. Pick an offer and use ads. You can simply put an offer in front of your chosen audience with ads, advertisements. Now, some people might buy right now, but only a small percent will buy at first sight. I don't know if you're like me, I don't get my credit card out for any old offer, right? You can make money this way. You know, it's typically seen a lot in e-commerce, you know, like maybe some dog necklaces or, you know, like a cat's jumper or something like that. But it's really not the best way to go about this because it can be very expensive to get your campaigns all dialed in. It's difficult to scale, you know, think growth, think scaling this huge. And it won't give you the ability to make long-term, predictable, and actually life-changing money. Against building a targeted email list, right? So give people an offer they can't refuse to join your list. You know, a free report or a webinar or a video training or something like that. Some people will buy your paid offer right away, but most people don't. They don't trust you. The good news is you can now keep selling over email and increase your conversions, making you more money. This is how the online marketing pros do it, okay? And this is the secret to a 6 or even 7 figures online. So an example, you know, some of you may have seen a similar, this is called a capture page to this evening, right? Where you are being offered an opportunity right now on how to start an online business. And that's why you're here, because you are actually learning more. So this works. Right now you're here on the free online workshop. So building a list is key to success online. You know, some of you may have got emails, probably got emails from some of our leaders right now before this actual masterclass. You know, the money is in the list on these types of sales funnels. So you know the system. There's a lot of people are using this simple system to make serious online profits, multiple 6 and 7 figures per year with only a couple of years experience. You know, people are fresh into marketing, and you can really utilize and hop on board with these similar systems. Yeah, in fact, what I've shown you here tonight, you can go out and do it all on your own. You can. But there are 2 big problems or issues if you try this on your own. 1, your time. You'll have to spend countless hours learning the ropes before you finally get success to start making money. All right. It's very time consuming and not very cost effective trying to do this alone. And it's going to cost you money. You know, you'll have to spend your money getting everything set up, everything in place, sales funnels, testing it to make sure it converts. And this is going to cost you over 10 grand just to test it out. Now is the time to make money online. If you're a super ambitious person, which some of you watching this right now, maybe you are, I hope you are, right? You could do a lot of research, watch a lot of webinars, but put all these info products and softwares together and try to do it on your own in maybe 60 to 90 days. Building a sales funnel requires ClickFunnels. These are all the names of softwares, by the way. ClickFunnels, Leadpages, Aweber, GetResponse, or Infusionsoft. And ClickMagick, you'd have to install WordPress. And for hosting, we use HostGator. If you don't know what those words mean, don't worry. And then we're going to you'd have to go and get traffic through Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, and Google. You still have to find a great converting offer that pays high ticket commissions at the end of it, right? But if you want click-by-click training showing you exactly how we do all of this, then you have the perfect solution. What you need to get started online, usually, this is what I have, right? ClickFunnels. You need Facebook ads training. ClickFunnels can cost you £2,600 per year. That's what I'm paying right now. Facebook ads training, you can't find anything out there for any less than £750. Aweber, to email your potential customers, right? Costs over £2,000 per year, depending on how big your list is. Webinar Jam, to host presentations. We're actually using Webinar Jam right now. That can cost you over £500 per year. And ClickMagick. ClickMagick puts all these numbers together and makes sure you are making money. So it's total in there over almost £7,000 per year just to get started out the gate. So let us do the heavy lifting. Yeah, let's do 90% of the work and save you a lot of time and a hell of a lot of money. So here's the deal. This is Project Q1. We're going to show you step by step how all of this works and let you plug into our proven bleeding edge marketing system. And when you become a part of our team, you'll be welcomed into our family, and you'll also discover how you can make commissions of up to £3,000 per consumer with our core offer without actually having to do any selling. Okay? Here's what this will do for you. Here you're going to discover how to get hordes of targeted visitors that are ready to buy from you. Getting set up is 100% done for you, and all you have to do is plug in. You'll discover a stealth Facebook ads method that no one is talking about that makes it easy to get traffic flowing. Okay, you'll be able to make money while you sleep because of our automation. It's 2017, guys. Automation is underway. Wherever you are sending adverts to, someone somewhere is awake. There are 2 billion people on Facebook. Yeah. Our team automates 90% of the online business process. We hand you a high-paying, high-converting offer proven to get results. We build and test your capture pages for you, like the ones I showed you before, to make sure we know what's working. Yeah. We store and manage your email list through our autoresponder. We do all this for you. We email leads on your behalf, building relationships for you with proven copywriting. These aren't just like text messages you get from your mates, like, yeah, you're coming down to the pub. No, these are carefully scripted emails. We handle sales presentations and webinars that convert between 3 to 7 times higher than the industry standards. And we close the sales on your behalf. How's that sound? Oh, and also we process the orders and handle any kind of customer support necessary whilst never touching the products. And we conduct, bit of Welsh came out there. We conduct ongoing live trainings for you and your team. Okay, so you don't have to be the expert mentor. Okay, if your business starts taking off and you're thinking, well, what the hell? I don't know how to give these people a hand. Well, no worries, because we do. We handle that for you. All you have to do is follow our click-by-click training on setting up your ads and generating quality leads. How? Right. Well, in other words, you don't even have to find people. You simply place ads that make people come to you, people that you don't even know. And when they raise their hand and say, yeah, I'm interested, I want to know more, we'll take it from there. And the commission, well, you get paid. Are you ready? When you join Project Q1 today, right, you're going to get personal coaching, access to our success team, and resources, right? Team support group. We are a like-minded community of over 600 entrepreneurs right now. We have weekly webinars and weekly trainings. I just jumped off a great mastermind, a great like workshop that we do each and every week with our teams, with any questions they have setting up their businesses, yeah, or ongoing in their businesses. We answer everything live. Ongoing mentorship, tools and training to ensure your online business is a success, constantly updating and showing and paving the way for people. Facebook ads training with step-by-step modules. Yeah, over the shoulder, click-by-click modules. It's pretty simple. Access to our Sleeping Giant product, right, that produces commissions as high as £3,000 per customer. And the personal coaching side, you get 30 minutes one-on-one with myself or one of our leaders to map out a game plan for your success. This will help you get off on the right foot. You'll begin seeing results as quickly as you know what to do next. As you'll know exactly what to do next, right? This is valued at £499, guys. The value of actually getting on a coaching call with someone who's already done it, who can map out a game plan for you to also do it, you know, I think it's priceless. Access to our success team and resources. So you'll get access to our team for ongoing questions, any kind of support, and all of our team's resources, whether within our back office and our website and Facebook community, right? You're in business for yourself, but certainly not by yourself. Our team is here to help you succeed in every single way possible. If you ever get stuck or just need a little help with something, our leaders are here to help you along the way. We got leaders all over the globe. You post a question in our Facebook community, it's going to be answered in less than 5 minutes. I guarantee you. That's valued there. To have that kind of, you know, instant responses. It's like a Google or a YouTube for questions that you actually want answered instantly, right? Valued at over £4,800. The team group weekly webinars and weekly training, right? You'll get ongoing training with our team to make you an expert and ensure you build your business as you want to do it. We'll cover everything you need to start making money right away during our weekly training. Yeah, we go live each and every week. You join with us, ask any questions you have as you're running through the training. All training is recorded, so you can always go back if you want a refresher on anything. We have every single thing recorded and put in our file section. So you can even watch, you know, you're going to be live with us next week on next Sunday, and you can watch this Sunday's masterclass within the week, mastermind within the week, right? So that's got £299 a month value to be rubbing shoulders and locking arms with the leaders, showing you what's working and what's not working. Facebook ads training. Facebook is one of the easiest ways to get high quality traffic that we talked about earlier, you know, following into your sales funnel that we run on your behalf. You get step-by-step training modules that will show you exactly how to start making money with Facebook ads right away. This over-the-shoulder training is newbie friendly and retails for just £997 usually. It's included right now for free inside our training, and it's constantly being updated with the latest strategies from the Facebook marketing pros. You can see the value of that. It's just shy of £1,000. So mentorship, tools, and training, right? Many of the tools you need to get up and running with your online business, you know, would easily set you back hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if you're in the US, or pounds if you're in the UK, right? You get everything you need to build a successful online business when you join the Project Q1 community, which, you know, to have all this running for you in the background, that's valued there at £3,000. But to be locking arms with people who have done it already, people who are teaching you constantly how to get to that next step, that next bit of income, whether it's, you know, you want to make your first £1,000 and you want to make it to 2 to 5 to 10 to 20 in a month. Yeah, that kind of mentorship and being part of that kind of community is priceless. You are getting the exact system people on this webinar have exclusively used to quit their jobs and design their lifestyles. Your investment? If you try to build your own online business, you'd easily invest thousands of pounds in training and tools just to get started, just to get off the ground. It's possible to do it on your own, but why? Why put that burden on yourself, right? When you join Project Q1, you get access to ongoing training and a team of success-minded people focused on your success. You know, so everything you are getting today is valued at £9,694. But don't worry, keep breathing. You won't be paying anywhere near that kind of cost today. And if you have seen us online, if you've come across us online in, you know, projectq1.com, you can go and see that we offer this training for £997, which is a great deal, right? But those people that just find us randomly, they've just found us. They don't know anything about us. They have not been getting our emails. We don't know even if they want to do this. Yeah, they could waste our time just as much as we could waste their time on a coaching call, you know? So you guys are here with us tonight. I know you want to start an online business, so you're here to learn some more, and you know the basics. So at £997, you would still be saving thousands. Yeah, the one-on-one coaching call alone would set you back £499 normally. You know, to get on the phone with a pro to see how you can map out a specific business plan. Yeah, that's the kind of price you're going to be paying. But by now you're probably saying, Ryan, tell me what it is. Shut up and take it. Take my money. So you guys know this is a steal at £997, but you know the basics already. You are here. You want to be working with us, and we want to be working with you. We want to be working with the action takers. So we don't have it up for that. We do not have it up for that on this masterclass. So how does this sound? £79. £79. That is what our order forms have got up for today. You guys have watched with us now. We've been live for an hour, right? We've been live for an hour right now. You guys know the basics. You want to start your online business. Some of you have been following us for a month. Some of you maybe have just found out about this opportunity today. Yeah, but that's why we have it. We have this for people who are genuinely wanting to start an online business. Someone that is looking for that kind of community where they can get up and running. So that's why we have it there right now for £79. This isn't a monthly subscription. You know, this is a one-off fee, a one-off price of £79. So if all this did was finally help you see the light at the end of the tunnel for some retirement security, yeah, would it be worth it? And that's what we have to offer with our products, with our services, and we discussed on our mastermind today within the community. Give you a safe and supportive community of like-minded entrepreneurs rooting for you to become the best version of yourself, you know, successful. Would it be worth it? Save you hundreds to thousands of pounds and hundreds of hours as well of time learning the industry on your own. Would it be worth it? So here's what you need to do next. Click below it should say join our team or join Project Q1 now. Yeah, it's going to be above or below this video. You're going to create your Project Q1 account. You can schedule your coaching call immediately and begin your system orientation and initial training. Yeah, it's that simple. We'll then welcome you into our community and celebrate your choice to break free from the dreaded rat race, right? You're going to start your journey from today. And then we'll show you exactly how to become profitable as fast as possible using our system. So let's recap. If you want to learn how to build a profitable online business, I guess that's why you're all here. Get started without technical skills or prior experience. Save time, money, and skip all of the common mistakes most people make trying to do this on their own. And start making real money. And join these team of amazing leaders. You know, this is some of the leaders in our Project Q1 family, right? You're going to hop on a coaching call with one of these guys or girls. All you have to do is click the button, invest £79 in yourself, right, to start your online business and change your life around. So what's the catch? Ryan, what is that catch? Well, click the orange button right now. You know, you can see it underneath right there or above this video, or it's going to say join our team in the top right hand side of this website. But what is the catch? Well, there is no catch. We're going to give you complete access to our entire training suite, marketing system, and community for a full 14 days to decide if this is for you. After that, you can go, you know, month to month and cancel. Some people have some communities out there have a subscription, right? We don't have a subscription, but you won't, because you're going to absolutely love our team and the value you receive with a one-off fee, right? The testimonials speak for themselves. Guys, you can hop on to, you know, click that orange button below, have a look at our secure payment website. In fact, you know what? I'll just show you. I'll hop out with this. I'll hop out with this screen share. Whoa, going into infinity. And then I'll show you what you'll do. So you'll come in, and here is the web page that you'll see. You can see it's secure on top. We use a payment merchant called Stripe, and the limited time special, £79 is here. Pop in your name, right, email address, ryan@gmail.com. Go to step number 2. Project Q1 lifetime membership, one-off payment, £79. Credit or debit card number here, the CVC. You know, click complete your order. You can see here you have a 14-day money-back guarantee. Everything you're going to get, it's all valued up. And once you go through, you're going to come in and create your account, log into account. And after this, you will be beginning your new member coaching. So you start off module number 1. You go through these lessons, okay? Run through the lessons, watch the videos. You're also going to be answering a coaching questionnaire, okay? And what this does is lets your coach know a bit more about you. So when you jump on that call, they will be able to map out a specific business plan for you. Yep, and book your call. So when you're on your call, your coach is already going to know like why you want to start an online business, what you want to try and what you want to get from it, and then map out a plan over that half an hour. If it goes longer, it goes longer to get you up and running. So you go ahead, book your coaching call at a time that suits you. You click this one, the Project Q1 coaching call. You know, we then have our coaching call materials and the business overview, the basic Facebook ads training. This will get you up and running as quick as possible. And then there's some advanced training for people who have been with us for a bit longer and start to understand Facebook a bit more. But guys, this is all click by click, step by step. We have a bunch more resources in here in our members area. So let's have a look at our community. Okay, here is our Project Q1 community. We've just hit 601 members right here. You jump on board, right? Here's one of my lives from today. We had a brilliant mastermind. Here's some new members. You guys will be introduced and congratulated into our community. Where's some of these live streams? There's a bunch of new people coming in, people hitting the next ranks with the business, people showing us, you know, people sharing what they are doing, you know, to personally develop themselves. The 5-second rule there by Mel Robbins, that's a great one. So guys, this is our community, and you're going to be able to add your coach on Facebook as well. You just click your coach. It'll go through to either myself or one of the other leaders. You know, add us as a friend. Tell us why you want to start your online business, and you'll then be introduced to the group. Right, as simple as that. So let me hop back in here. Present. The only way you can lose is if you don't click the button to join us right now. We have a 14-day money-back guarantee, so you can try and test it. And if it's not for you, for whatever crazy reason, you know, you can have your money back. If it's 13 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, I don't care. Yeah, I'll refund you. You watched all the way to this point. Yeah, you've watched all the way till now. We've shown you that opportunity. Maybe you're sitting on the fence, you're humming and hawing, you know, and let me tell you, money is replenishable. If you're working a job right now, you're getting paid, right? And you're getting paid either weekly or monthly or every fortnight. That replenishes. People usually do the same thing and end up start from scratch again. But the good news is you get paid every month, but your time isn't replenishable. So there is actually no better time to get started than when you see an opportunity and actually seize it, right? And to do something like that, I know myself, you know, I was skeptical clicking a button online to start a training, but I tell you, and the guys that I'm going to bring out right now to tell some of our success stories will agree. If you want to build an online business that will set you free, right? That will set you free, and you know you're not going to find an opportunity to invest anywhere else, right? I've not seen anything with the kind of value you have for just £79. All you have to do is click join our team now above or below this video. So before we get into any FAQs, frequently asked questions, let's bring out some of our members here. So guys, by now you've had me presenting to you. You know, you've heard a bit about my story, what I'm doing right now. I'm out here in Budapest. I was teaching. I transitioned to online. We created Project Q1. Yeah, but let's just hear from some of the people that have not been doing this for as long as myself, some newer members, right, and kind of see their stories. So let me bring out Camila. So Camila's been with us for a couple of months now. She's been doing really, really well. She'll tell you a bit about her story. She's actually really growing her business right now, and also growing yourself, right? It's been brilliant seeing you grow as a part of our community, but just kind of tell people from the point right now that they're at, about to click an orange button, to where you are right now. Yeah, and the floor's yours.
Hello.
Hello.
So yes, so I guess my story really kind of starts with traveling. So I got the travel bug and traveled around Vietnam and the Philippines. And after coming back from that, having an amazing trip, I kind of felt really despondent. I knew that I kind of wanted something more, and I didn't really know how that I would kind of get that, but I started looking online, and through, I guess, kind of trial and error from finding various different options and realizing that they didn't really kind of suit me, I then found PQ1 and I jumped on board. I didn't really kind of think too much about how I was going to do it. I just knew that I really wanted to do something. So I jumped on board, and then became part of the community. And really, really easily, like Ryan was saying before, it is step-by-step training. You literally just follow what they've put in place. And I'm really not very tech savvy at all. And I found it really easy. So, you know, if I can do it, then everyone else can do it. And I've obviously been running my business. And just to say that I have an online business is, you know, about a year ago, you know, there's no way that I would have thought that. Or, you know, the word entrepreneur, that just seemed like really scary. That's something that somebody else does. But I've been finding it really easy, and, you know, it's really successful, and I'm doing really well, and I've improved as a person. I've grown really through all of the personal development that we kind of all sort of help each other progress as people within the community. And I'm so much more confident. I can talk online now, which there was no way I would have been able to have done that before. So yeah, I mean, it's improved me. It's improved what I feel that my future is going to be. And yeah, it's basically just kind of changed everything. And I'm really, really glad that I jumped on board and started my own business online.
Brilliant, Camilla. And yeah, you know, people watching this right now do think the word entrepreneur is like, whoa, that's not for me. Like setting up your own business, and, you know, it isn't for everyone, you know, and that's why we automate 90% of it, because we know that it isn't for everyone. But if you can plug into a system and use it and utilize it, then, you know, you'll realize that there's not that much to it. Then the main thing is taking that action, taking that leap. Like, how did you feel before clicking an orange button online, watching a webinar? You said that, you know, you didn't really, you knew you were going to make it work, right?
So, I mean, I guess by the point that I'd watched the webinar, for me on my journey, I had kind of made that mental decision already that I really, really wanted to do something. But prior to making that decision, I was really kind of scared of everything. Like just taking action for anything, even if I knew that it was something that I wanted to do, it scared me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't do things. But because I knew that this was something that I wanted to do, I just thought it doesn't really matter what I have to do, how I do it. I'm just going to go there, and then I'll figure it out once I'm doing it. Yeah. And obviously, when I came in the community and saw all the training and everything that's in the members area for you, you don't even really have to figure out. It's all there. You just follow what's kind of laid in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. And how, I know you're on track for quitting your job, right? That's your goal. How have the commission checks you've been getting from building your business, how have they been helping out? Is like, I'm sure it's quite nice having your wage, having your reliable income as such, and then having the online income kind of start creeping up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of my goals is being able to, you know, that I wanted to be able to do is to save to go traveling around. The first one was India, that I kind of planned that was the next place that I really wanted to go. And I've been able to save for my ticket already, which there is no way that I would have been able to have done that just on my normal wage.
Yeah, brilliant. I've never been to India, so maybe I'll meet you there. Cool. So as we've got two females with us this evening, I think it's fair for Adam, if you want to hop back out, Adam, and I know a few people have heard some of your story, but talk about, you know, over the past couple of months when you've been going away on holiday, the kind of income you've been able to achieve, and, you know, you're making those commissions instead of making, you know, a corporation 40 grand, and they like kind of spit £500 at you, very rudely, like actually making that commission for yourself from where you want to work from working on one of these things, right? And how real it is, and the feeling, right?
Yeah. So it was about 5 weeks ago now. I was in Spain for 2 weeks. So I'd just ended my notice in my employed job, And so I had a couple of holidays to use at that job. So yeah, we went to Spain for 2 weeks. In that 2 weeks, I had 3 sales, which was the equivalent to just under £4,000 in that 2 week. So normally you go on holiday and you're sort of worrying. You're coming towards the end of the holiday and you're worrying. You're going to be skint when you get back. Are you gonna have enough money to see the month through when you get back? But yeah, I'd actually come off holiday, and the first time ever, I've got money that I've actually made more money whilst I've been around the pool, just on the laptop for an hour or two, just chilling, and the money was rolling in. So yeah, it was like probably the first holiday where I'd have money left in the account when I've actually come to the end of the holiday. So yeah, that's sort of the beauty about this job. You can do it anywhere really, as long as you've got the internet connection, and obviously a laptop. I took my laptop with me and just sat around the pool for a couple of hours a day.
Brilliant, mate. And is that something you thought was real while you were in a normal job? Like, did you that was a real way to earn an income? Because I was the same. I thought like working online was for those guys, for the other kind of people, right? I didn't realize that it's actually, once you get plugged in, it's actually pretty simple, utilizing these systems. So yeah, for anyone watching right now who is like working a normal job, but they want what's on the other side, what would you say to someone? Like someone that's skeptical? It's natural to be skeptical.
I would just say, you can see we're just normal people. We're not internet wizards. We're not computer tech wizards. We've said that, and we're just normal people. And all you have to do is, obviously, once you've joined, just follow the training step by step. If you've got any questions, there's always questions, and they will get answered straight away. Any queries or anything like that, just drop a message into the group, and within minutes, seconds, someone's there, got the answer, and you're off again. So that's what I would say. It's not like we knew how had an awful lot of knowledge about computers or setting something like this up. Everything's there for you when you join in.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's all there, laid out, click by click, step by step. People think you have to come into this as a wizard, like with a magical internet wand. But the truth is, it's not true. There is systems ourselves who have figured it out and created a community and a training to help the newest person coming in. Yeah, help that newest person generate their first sale online. It's an exciting thing, and when you see it, that's when you get the actual fulfillment of being like, wow, it's actually all worth it, right? And seeing people coming in and quitting their jobs and handing their notices in within weeks, a matter of weeks sometimes, it's brilliant. And I can see down here we've got Lily with an elephant in the picture. So let me introduce Lily to you. Lily, there we go. I have to click, do I, to bring them up. Sorry, Camille, I think I was clicking on myself while you were speaking. Hope I wasn't doing anything like picking my nose or something. So let me introduce Lily to you. Lily joined with us at Project Q1 probably around 5 months ago now, Lily. And basically, she'll tell you her story, but what she did, she saw an opportunity. She was like, I'm going to take this. She took it, put her back against the wall, and you saw the slides before. Within her first 3 weeks, she was able to generate over £2,000. Okay, not everyone does that, no, but Lily is a classic example of someone who understands how it works, puts their back to the wall, and actually makes it work. So Lily is now one of our leaders. She is an example of someone who is growing their business. And yeah, Lily, I'll leave it up to you to tell your story and why you're with us right now, from start to finish, and where you can see this going in the future.
Cheers, Ryan. Thank you. So hi, everyone. Nice to virtually meet you. So my story kind of begins this time last year, really. And I'd got back kind of 3 months previous from travelling for 6 months. And I'd been to all kinds of places. I'd been to Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Burma, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, over to America. I'd been here, there and everywhere. And I got home and my job, I'd been so lucky that they'd actually kept my position open for me whilst I went away, and they said, look, we'll have you back. And I was like, that's amazing. So I got back and I worked in retail at the time. And coming back in kind of November, October, you used to go straight into the Christmas rush. And if anyone's ever worked in retail, you can imagine how horrendous that is. Every day the Christmas songs are playing already, and you hate Christmas just because you don't have a choice but to be Christmassy. But yeah, so kind of this time last year, I already sat there and I was like, I want to travel more. I was finishing up my degree and I was like, I need something. I need to kind of look into teaching or something that allows me to travel. I even looked into being a tour guide at one point. And I was like, I need to just get away from England. I need to travel. I need to explore. And it was around kind of the start of April that I saw an advert, and Ryan was actually talking about teaching in Asia and how that was his escape. That's how he thought, I don't know, his life would go, and how that's how he thought he would travel more, he'd see the world. And I thought, well, that was my plan. So I was like, now what do I do? If it didn't work for Ryan, how's it going to work for me? So that's when I kind of like, I watched that video a few times and I was like, look, this guy is traveling the world now. He's achieving so much. He can kind of go where he wants, when he wants. And I was like, right, this is what I want to do. And that's what really kind of pushed me towards Project Q1. So it was in April that I got started, and within 5 weeks of being on board with Project Q1, I handed my notice into my job. And that was because I already saw the potential. I knew that if I didn't have my notice in, I never would. And I was like, right, this is the step I need to take to push me towards my goals. This is what I need to do to really kind of hit the ground running and just achieve everything that I've been wanting and kind of working towards the past couple of years. So after, I had quite a long notice period. So after kind of 8 weeks of working my notice, I was free from resale. And I have been now since kind of the end of August. So now I'm enjoying Christmas already. I went into a shop the other day and there was a Christmas song on. I was dancing around. Completely different lifestyle. But yeah, so since then, since I quit my job, I've been to, where did I go, Ryan? Portugal, Dublin. Malta. Yeah, that's it. So I've kind of been around the world a little bit. We've got another trip planned out to see Ryan in Budapest in a couple of weeks. So it's completely changed my life. You've just got to take that step, really.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, it's leaving your comfort zone, because maybe you guys watching right now, you've heard the old quote, you know, doing the same thing on repeat is the definition of insanity. Yeah, and I thought that doing the same thing, I always thought, I was going to get me a different result. No, something good's going to happen to me, right? Everyone always thinks, you know, I'm going to win the lottery. It's going to be me. My numbers are going to come in. And the truth is, it doesn't. The way you become successful, or the way you start generating more than just the normal income, is by taking action, is by seizing an opportunity like this, right? And clicking a button, an orange button online, you know, it's something I personally didn't do. I actually met someone who introduced an online business to me offline. Yeah, I could see this guy making sales, making money. He was a real person, you know, as real as myself or any of the guys on the panel right now. And once he showed me, right, he showed me his Facebook ads. He showed me, you know, a community. He's like, yeah, basically ask any questions here. And then I run my Facebook adverts here. And then, yeah, I make sales. And then I fund me and myself and my daughter to live wherever we want. And actually, for those 2 weeks, we was on the beach. So at that point, when I was teaching, I was still teaching. I was like, this is real. This is actually real. You can see real people getting real results. Yeah, you can see us. I've presented to you this evening. The guys on the panel, I've just told you their stories. Yeah, it's a community of real people getting real results. We've just hit 600 people. That's 600 people right now using and utilizing our system, our back office that I just showed you, utilizing the community and the products and services we are involved with, right? And if you'd have told me this 2 years ago, I'd be the first person to tell you, like, no way, like, this stuff doesn't work. It's not real. You know, fast forward 2 years, I'm actually the one singing and dancing about it. Yeah, and it's something I never visioned myself doing. So guys, if you have any questions about this evening, right, if you have any questions at all, feel free to scroll down underneath here. You can actually add your coach on Facebook. Yeah, add your coach on Facebook. And even I've seen a few comments I'm going to address in here. Actually, how's everyone doing? Cool. We actually have 2 webinars. We have one in the US, one in the UK. Yeah, the US people seem to be more chatty. UK people aren't as chatty for whatever reason, which is fine. But Kaylee's put, this is amazing, brilliant. I can see Rich in there. Rich is also one of the leaders in our community. We've got Darren from Ireland watching. We've got Paul with us, Joel from the UK. So, guys, that's pretty much the presentation part right now. But I've also got some frequently asked questions that I'm gonna jump into and address right after. No, I'll tell you what, I'll jump into them now. So I'm not sharing my screen, am I? So you don't need to be a technical wizard either, you know, to do these kind of businesses. Share screen. Here we go. Well, going into infinity. Look at that. So, frequently asked questions. And guys, if you give me a second while this loads, I will jump into some questions. So, some of the questions we get: I don't believe it's going to work. How do I know it's real? Yeah, how do I know it's real? Well, guys, I'll tell you straight up that, how do I know it's real? Okay, well, honestly, without belief, you'll never be able to do anything, right? We've given you an amazing opportunity right now, along with our professional support. What you choose to do with it is up to you. We've given you all the information, right? But if at this stage you're unable to believe or know something's going to work, you know, you're skeptical, which is kind of understandable, then maybe this business isn't for you, right? If you don't believe it's going to work after we've shown you all this, and you can see you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee, maybe the 9-to-5 is the way to go. You know, that's what I can think of. You know, the easiest and fastest way for you to believe in yourself is by achieving results. People who procrastinate don't achieve results. People who take action on opportunities achieve results. Okay, another one. Are there any other costs after signing up? With us at Project Q1, absolutely zero. However, remember that this is your chance to have your own online business. And as with any business, there are costs involved. At the start, you need to get affiliated with a product, which ranges from 0 to thousands, okay? Obviously, the more you are able to invest, the easier and less time you invest, okay? And the harder you're gonna have to work, the less you invest. It's quite simple, but it's still possible. But success is completely up to yourself and your efforts at every level. We have everything laid out for you to use and get successful, but you know, it's actually taking action that is required. Is this only for people in the UK? Anyone from literally anywhere in the world can do this, as long as you have an internet connection and a bank account, and a few spare, you know, brain cells to go with it. The internet has no immigration control or any kind of borders. You know, anyone is welcome. And also, I want to go back to number 2. Are there any other costs? So you're going to need an advertising budget. This can be whatever you want it to be. But the more you spend, the more people are going to see your adverts, and the more people that are going to see your adverts means the more sales and revenue you will make. It's fine to start small and then build up your ad budget with the revenue you make. This is called compounding, and it's this that allows our revenues to scale and snowball. The moment you realize, right, the power of compounding is when you'll never worry about money again. When you can invest 1,000, say for argument's sake, £1,000 in advertising, and you know it's going to make you 5 to 6 to 10 back, then there's no worries. So this is for people in the UK. No, you can do this anywhere in the world right now. And this internet thing has never ever been possible in the history of mankind. And that's why people are usually so skeptical, right? That's why people think, you know, is this actually possible? Because for the last 200,000 years, we've been told to slave away for our money. And over the last 20 years, everything's been automated. So I understand that people that have that kind of mindset. Next one, can I do it from my smartphone? Yes, but you're going to mess with your eyesight. These days, it's cheaper to invest in a decent laptop than the latest iPhone. So if you're really focused on your business and making money, guess which device you'll need the most? The one with the biggest screen. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever considered how much money you can earn from your device rather than how much it costs, right? Think about it. An investment in a laptop, thinking how much you can actually earn from following our training on a laptop. Probably one of the best tools you will invest in. Can I team up with my Uncle Norris? Right, I thought I'd think of, you know, if anyone's got an uncle called Norris, no offense, but my answer is, of course you can. But wouldn't it be better if both you and your uncle had independent businesses and were able to help and motivate each other as part of a community? You know, when you sign up, you will discover our complete business model and see how exactly how you can make it work for you as an individual. Okay, and then occasionally I get this one. I don't have £79. Can I start up now and pay later when I've made some money? Of course not. Try, you know, going to the gym and saying, I'll pay you my membership once I have the body that I want. Yeah, it just doesn't work like that. Try asking your pub landlord the same question as well on the weekend. Yeah, we're talking about starting a lucrative business here. Yeah, we're not messing around. If you can't find the £79, then, you know, from somewhere, you can go out, you can go and do a car boot sale. If, you know, if this is something you actually want and desire to do, there are multiple ways of doing stuff. Cancel your Spotify, cancel your Netflix for the good of your health, right? So if you can't get together this kind of money right now, then you need a serious change in mindset. Yeah, and maybe you're going to be scraping pennies. Yeah, and that's not the kind of people we're actually looking for. So imagine how easy, you know, it would be when you no longer have to check your pockets each time you want to buy something. You know, £79, I don't believe, if you want to actually make a change in your life, it's a drop in the ocean compared to what you can make as well. If you have branded clothes, go and sell them at the second-hand shop, right? There's multiple 10. If you want to message me, I actually have about 20 different ways you can make that money overnight. It's just a shift in your mindset, okay? So let me hop out of the screen share right now. So you should be able to see me, okay? Can you give me a thumbs up if I'm out of the screen share? 2 thumbs up, brilliant. So guys, you've been with us this evening, and I want to tell you, you know, about myself. We've still got a bunch of viewers on. If you've got any questions, let me see. Kylie's asked. So I want to press the orange button to join now, but not getting paid till 21st of December. This is absolutely amazing. I really want to go to Barcelona next year. This is just a job for me. Okay, rule number 1, this is not a job. you're working for yourself. You're going to be an independent business owner, Kaylee, sorry. You know, and if you want to go to Barcelona, brilliant. Have that as your goal, yeah. But to get started, you're gonna need to get, you know, that £79 together to start then using our system and utilizing it, becoming a member of our Facebook community that I showed you just before. And you got that mindset, you know, you obviously want to go out and travel, but think of a different way you can generate an income, generate some money for yourself. Yeah, there are tons of ways, you know, Airbnb, Uber, just sell old things. Have you got a phone contract where you have like 84 gigabytes of internet and you're paying X amount of money? Can you cancel it down? Yeah, it depends on your why and how determined and committed you are to it. So yeah, find a way, Kylie, find a way. So I was working in Homebase as you heard. I actually was tricked into being a salesman. They're selling kitchens and bathrooms. One day I was 16 at the time, and they were short staffed. It was around Christmas time, in fact, between Christmas and New Year, and they put me out there to go and like sell kitchens and bathrooms. Did I know a thing? No. But what I learned quite quickly was I could actually do it. You know, I was there with my big orange shirt and my Homebase tie, clip on so no one could strangle me. And I was doing that, and I was like getting in the swing of it. And then I become 17, you know, then I was 18, and I was doing the same kind of thing. And they were like trying to put me on this kind of leadership role, you know, and I was earning probably about £300 to £400 commissions on top of my wage each month, which back then I was like, cool, you know, I can go out, I can spend a bit more money, splash a bit more cash, you know, maybe put an extra £30 worth of petrol in my car to drive around. But what started shocking me was I actually found out a way on the computer. I could see how much money they were making on the products, yeah, and then how much commission my boss was making, and how much Homebase was actually making. So I'll give you an example. I actually sold a kitchen and bathroom combination. I introduced the customer to the consultant, and they actually ended up paying £30,000 for this complete set. Yeah, and I spent a good few hours speaking with these people, like understanding they've moved house, blah, 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 blah. And I got £300 for that. And at the time, I thought, wow, that's cool. But then my boss got 10% of it. And I was like, well, you did less work. You did less work than me. And then I could see the cost of the cabinets and the units compared to how much the customer paid. I was like, Homebase takes such a huge chunk, like, but I just accepted it because it was normal. So when I was introduced to the products and services we're working with, where you can make up to 56% commission, like £3,000, and that's for yourself, right? My mind was blown. There's, for example, you know, Apple. How much do you think one of these goes for? Yeah, Apple sell it for like £1,000, just over £1,000. Do you think they make it for £900? No, they make it for less than 100, right? And then they use third parties. There's a reason one of the biggest companies in the world, they use third party marketers to market their products for them. Yeah, they pay marketers millions, if not billions of pounds in marketing fees to put the Apple logo in front of the right people. Yeah, and what you're actually essentially doing is you're buying the marketing. You're paying for their marketing. Yeah, and that's how business works. So once I realized that instead of a corporation making commission on my hard work, and I could utilize a 90% done system, set one up, right, where you have access to make the full amount of commission, it was just a no-brainer. And guys, you saw before, that's how people are generating the time, location, and financial freedoms. It's not a myth anymore, and it's becoming more of a reality for more people. And I'm really enjoying it because it's like an awakening. When a year ago when I said I worked online, when it really started kicking off for me, and I was able to then travel and not work anymore, I Sorry, I saw a question, so I got off track. So yeah, it was like, oh, you work online, like working online is a scam. It's this, it's that, it's the other. And now when I say to someone, like right now I'm in Budapest, yeah, I work online. I help people set up online businesses, and yeah, I help them with becoming affiliate marketers essentially, and I am one myself. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, I've heard that, I heard that's the thing. So it's brilliant now. Like the awareness of working online is just growing and growing and growing, and eventually, you know, the world is gonna move online. So myself and, you know, the guys on the panel and the other 600 people that are just with us alone, our community, are utilizing it, and I'm going with it and going forward with it, and are getting their foot in the door before the majority of the population. So let's have a look. Darren says, I apologize, I missed most of this, but I'm totally interested. Hate my job so much. 6 to 7 on a building site. Yeah, I can see why. I've done some tradey kind of jobs. It may not look like it, but you know, I know how to use a cement mixer as well, Darren. And I know that feeling. You know, waking up hoping that it's not too cold, that there's a little bit of sun, and going from nighttime to nighttime, and you're working through the whole daylight. You know, it can get to you, and I completely agree with you there. Rich says, I've been through this all myself, Darren, and this was the best thing I ever did. You won't regret it. Join in. Absolutely. You know, Rich is a prime example of someone that had zero experience online, absolutely zilch, right? And he was able to last month make over £20,000. So Darren, when you watch the replay, before you click that orange button to make sure this is for you, have a look at Rich. He was working as an electrician, right? Maybe you've been chatting to him already, and you'll see how genuine the business is. We have nothing to hide. It's just up to you guys to click the orange button. You know, you get a full 14-day money back guarantee. There's still a bunch of people watching right now. So yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, fire them away. And if not, that's it for this evening. We've shown you the opportunity. Yeah, it's in your hands to leave your comfort zone and start something new. And trust me, when you open that door to the online world and you see what's possible and you see the kind of people you can associate yourself with, it really is a new world. So from me, from in Budapest, for the guys down on the panel who are in the UK or planning to go to somewhere else very soon, I bid you all a good night.